Hello. Today I'm going to talk about an interesting subject. The thought occurred to me while I was talking to my son about an upcoming surgery that he had and an upcoming surgery that I have. I'm going to talk about bargaining with the future and what that means, what it means to even say the phrase. But what do we do today to make today good but tomorrow great? So some of the hardest decisions that we make in life are what we give up or don't give up today to make a difference for our tomorrow. As a society, we're terrible at delayed gratification. None of us are immune from it. And delayed gratification is not always the right answer. After all, we don't know how many tomorrows we have. There are lots of influences that tell us to focus on now and not the future. Carpe diem, seize the day. Memento mori, remember death. Those are obtuse, but some are more subtle. Focus on the now, live in the moment. We're encouraged to live in the moment, and with good reason. That really is how our life is measured, is moment to moment. And we really have to live in the now. But what about tomorrow? Shouldn't we have a plan? How do we know if the journey we're on is the right one? If we don't have a destination or a targeted future, if we don't know where we're going, how do we know if we're on the right journey? And I call this trade-off bargaining with the future. A lot of times we make these decisions without actually thinking about them. Our subconscious sort of takes over. It operates inside of a set of models that we've established for ourselves in our brains. And this can be a huge mistake. Am I saying that we should make every decision consciously, and should we make every decision thinking about today versus tomorrow and put a lot of great thought into it? Absolutely not. That would be a huge mental burden, and we would miss a lot of today's opportunities if we did that. Instead, what I'm proposing as you bargain with the future is that you settle on a vision for your life and we be clear in our focus towards that vision. The better the vision, the clearer the focus we have, the more we can allow our subconscious to make some of those autopilot decisions for us and still achieve the things that we want to achieve while also living our best life today. If we do that, if we establish that vision, that framework for where we want to be, who we want to be, and how we think we might get there, our brain can make those small micro decisions constantly, but also consistently in the best interest of that vision. And it will take us truly on a glorious journey through life. Does that mean every decision is future focused? Definitely not. Sometimes the best thing for us is immediate, meaning delayed gratification is not always the right answer. But if you have no eye on the future, you also have no way to be sure if you should be making a future focused decision or a today focused decision. How do we set a vision for our life that helps us make these decisions? It's a tough question. You can find a lot of content about it. You can find a lot of books about it. In fact, books on that topic are a multi-million-dollar industry. But I have an easier way, maybe an easier way, depending on your natural state of being. I like to think of life as a quest. I'm on a quest to accomplish something. In my case, I'm on a quest to develop leaders in all facets of life. Everybody has their own quest, call it a purpose, if you will, call it a ministry, if you will. But that's my quest, and you have your own quest. I like to think of it as a quest to avoid there being a destination. You may have seen that saying that the life is about the journey and not the destination. And if you think of your life as a quest or as a purpose, you avoid a fixation on a destination. A destination implies that you have arrived somewhere, and I hope to have never arrived at a destination. I hope to incrementally influence people through all of my actions to be better leaders in whatever they're trying to lead, be it themselves, be it their own life, be it their work, be it their church, whatever it is. I will say, though, that similar to a destination, a quest implies that we're finding something. So, when you ask yourself, what is your quest? The real question you're asking yourself is, what am I looking for? I heard a great talk this morning, actually, on sowing and reaping. And it was very interesting because it was very focused on the farmer can't sow the field and reap a harvest if he doesn't let go of the seeds in his hand. And what are you going to let go of? Very inspiring talk. I'll see if I can link it below. I don't know when it'll be posted, so that might be a bit of a challenge in sequencing, but we'll see. But the quest implies that you're finding something. It implies that you're looking for something. But it also implies that along the way, you can change course or you can deviate. If you use the quest vernacular, there are micro quests along the way. Think of it, if we think of life as a game, which I'm not necessarily suggesting you do or don't. It sure is a lot more fun if you do. What are those side quests that you come across? And how do you accomplish those? And how do those reposition you in your final quest, in that vision for your life? Some challenging thoughts to ask yourself, what is my quest? What is my purpose? Why am I here? What should I be doing? And how am I contributing to this great experiment of humanity? I'm interested in what your quest is. I've told you mine. I'm interested in what yours is. Let me know in the comments, and let's discuss.